Hey everyone, Maureen Kemeny here. I have a workout for you today to build strong, shapely shoulders. You can do this at home, you can do it at the gym, and it doesn't matter how old you are. You can be 30, 40, 60. I've been doing these shoulder exercises for about 30 years now. I'm 62. I've never been injured from them. As long as you're using a safe weight and not a lot of weight, that's my big word of caution. Don't go too heavy, especially with your shoulders. Protect those joints. That way you can continue to do strength training and shoulder training for a long time to come. I have 6 exercises for you today. It's called a giant set. You're going to do each exercise one after the other before you take a break. And then when you're done with the 6, take a 1 to 2 minute break, whatever you need. And then you're going to repeat the exercises. If you're new to strength training, you can just do 1 set. If you've been at it for a while, you can do up 3 to 4 sets. And remember, better to go lighter than to go stronger. If you like this routine, press the thumbs up and also subscribe, and you'll get notification of future workouts. So let's get started. The first exercise we're going to do is a shoulder press. Now, if you're brand new to strength training, you may want to sit down and have your back supported. Or if you're lifting a heavier than usual weight, I'm using a 10-pound weight. I never go above 15 when I'm doing shoulder exercises. Raise the weights so that the upper arm is parallel with the floor at shoulder level and palms are facing forward. Raise the weight above your head, but don't lock out your elbows. So don't raise them to the point where your elbows are totally straight. You want to always keep a slight bend in your elbow. And then lower to the start position where your upper arm is parallel with your shoulder. Do 10 to 15 repetitions, depending on your level. And you want the last 2 to feel hard enough. If it isn't, you know the weight is too light and you want to go a little heavier. The next exercise is called an upright row. You're going to be standing for this. Hold the dumbbells at the front of your thighs with your palms facing your body. Brace your abdominals, keep your back straight, your chest up, and eyes focused forward. Lift the dumbbells straight up toward your chin, lead with your elbows, and keep your dumbbells close to your body. Breathe out with the effort, meaning as you're raising the weight. Your arms should go no higher than parallel with your shoulders. Slightly less is okay too. Pause at the top of the lift and then return your dumbbells back to the starting position, breathing as you lower the weight. Do 10 to 15 repetitions of the upright rows. The next exercise is a rear fly. You're going to stand for this one and then hinge at your waist until your back is nearly parallel to the floor. Pay attention to your neck. You don't want to be looking up. You want your neck to be in line with your spine. It's an extension of your back. Look towards the floor, but not directly down at your feet. Raise your arms slightly bent out to your sides. Contract your rear deltoids to bring the weight up and out to your sides. Squeeze your shoulder blades together at the top of the repetition. Then slowly bring your arms back down to the start position. Remember to keep your core tight and just be using the shoulders to raise the weight up and down. The next exercise is a scarecrow. You're going to want to go down in weight. Here I'm using a 5-pound. You may want to use 3, but don't go too heavy here. Stand with your feet hip width apart. You can sit as well if you want, support your back. Hold a dumbbell in each hand and form a goal post with your arms. Your elbows are out to the sides at shoulder level. Your forearms are pointed towards the ceiling with your palms facing forward. So you look like a goalpost. Now keep your shoulders down and elbows level and slowly lower your forearms until they're at shoulder level in front of you and your palms will be facing the floor. And then raise your forearms to the start position where your forearm is straight up and your palms are facing forward. So do 10 to 15 repetitions of that exercise. You can keep this weight for the next one, or you may be able to go up a little bit. I'm using 5 pounds here. This is called a front raise with a pour. So stand with your hands on your thighs and raise your arms with your palms facing down and a slight bend in your elbow.
Raise the weights to shoulder height. When you get to the top of the lift, tilt your thumb toward the floor and then reposition your hands so your palms are facing the floor and lower the weights back down to your thighs. Don't take a complete rest when you're back down there at the thigh. The minute you get close, then you're starting to go back up again. Really be in control of your body. Don't swing your body. Really make sure you are using your shoulders to do the work. The next one is called a lateral raise. You may be using the same weight as you did for the front raise for this. See how it feels for you. Your arms are at your sides with your palms facing your body. Keep a slight bend in your elbow. You're going to raise the weight to shoulder height. Keep your elbows a little in front of your midline. It's going to really accentuate the use of your deltoid muscle there. When you get to shoulder height, then lower the weight towards your thigh again. Don't rest when you're down at the bottom. When you get really close to your thigh, then start with the raise and raise the weights up to shoulder height. So you're going to do 10 to 15 of those. That's it. You're going through all those exercises once. This is called a giant set. Then take a 1 to 2 minute break. Make sure you're giving your shoulders a nice rest. You may want to stretch your shoulders a little bit here and then redo that sequence again. All those exercises one after the other without a break. You can do 2, 3, 4 sets depending on your ability level, depending on the amount of time you have. And then you're done. Remember that what you eat has a huge impact on what you see in terms of muscle definition. Don't undo all the hard work you're doing by not eating properly. If you want to learn more about how to eat for muscle definition, for weight loss, and health in general, have a look at my program. It's called Reset, Renew, Results. It's a 6 weeks program. A lot of great results you'll get from it. We start September 21st. I'll have the link in the description if you want to find out more information about it. And if you like this workout, be sure to press the thumbs up and hit subscribe. You'll be notified of any other future videos.